Well, hello and happy birthday, my March 2nd friends. This quick birthday reading for you is going to be a reading for why you came here and what what lessons and goals that you came down to learn if your birthday is March the 2nd. If you're returning, welcome back. And if you're new here, let me just take a moment to introduce myself. My name is FEO, and I have over 30 years experience reading cards, and it's my absolute pleasure to do this birthday reading for you. So, March 2nd, without further ado, this is your solar card, and it is the Eight of Swords. So you came here to learn how to break free of patterns, how to not be a victim, how not to have a closed mind, how not to feel controlled by your thoughts. And your main goal is to speak with integrity, to speak the truth. Your goal might even be to become a lawyer, for example, a judge, somebody who cuts through the BS. That's what I want to say. So to be that Queen of Swords, to be that truthful and honorable and I don't want to say cold. I don't think the Queen of Swords is cold. I think she earnestly wants to help people with her truth. So let's see, how do you get there? How do you go from being a victim to the absolute leader? Because that's what you're here for. So whether that was you feel like a victim of your childhood, and then how do you raise above that? And you have to remember, when you feel like a victim, it's your thoughts that are creating all of that, because you're always free to leave. So how do you get there? Well, the main way you get there is by balancing your masculine, your divine feminine. This has nothing to do with gender. This is energy reading. So your divine masculine for March 2nd is represented by the Ace of Cups, which is very interesting because cups are more receptive, more female, and this is actually your masculine. This is your sun card, and look, the sun is even shining on this. So to balance your masculine, you need to balance love, balance new things coming into your life, balance new love coming into your life, because when the cup is upside down, everything spills out and you have none, and that's when your divine masculine is unbalanced. So to have a balanced divine masculine with something as feminine as a receptive cup, that means to balance your masculine, you have to become, dare I say, more huggy, more loving. Like there are these men that just vibrate love. Right? This isn't necessarily a spiritual kind of love. This is actual love for your human beings, your family around you, people that you generally love. Also, keeping it fresh, keeping love fresh and new. That doesn't mean going partner to partner. That means romance, for example. So if you want to balance your divine masculine, bring more romance into your life, and that might be something that you really have to work at in this lifetime. But if you do, that's going to get you closer to your goal. Now, your divine feminine, this is very interesting, is Ace of Pentacles, and that, of course, is making money. That is your occupation, that's your career, that's your work, and typically it would be a male energy. Like when you think about the whole history of tarot cards, women normally didn't have to work unless they were widowed or there was something wrong with their husband. Generally, they were homemakers. So this is very interesting that your divine feminine is something that's traditionally male. So for you to balance your divine feminine, you have to make sure, that you don't become too lazy, that maybe you study how to invest money, that you have a career, that you have a job, that you have a means of earning money. So if you're feminine and you rely on your masculine to do all the heavy lifting when it comes to making money for the household, your divine feminine is out of balance. And then you'll never get to your life goal of being that person with integrity. This also, when it's out of integrity, the Ace of Pentacles is non-starting, could be actually losing money, maybe by overspending and whatnot. So you need to balance your. That's very interesting that your masculine and your feminine, divine, your energies are switched around. Because once you do have these balanced, become more romantic, become better with money. Now you can step into purity of thought. You can step into the truth that you came here. You can be that person that people say that's a really upstanding person. You can give advice for people. People will look to you for advice. How did you do it? Rather than being the victim, now you are now the victor. So do you see how that is? That's going from, so all these lessons that you learned while you were supposedly the victim, you have to unlearn, turn them around, and become the victor. What a great goal you have here. Fantastic. All right, March 2nd. I hope you have a great day and a fabulous year. Thank you very much. It was my great honor to do this for you. Please take good care.